welcome back to another episode of Grit. I'm your host, Victoria Dennis, and joining us today is the new pairing team for AVP and Team USA, Molly Shaw and Toni Rodriguez. Welcome on to Grit.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Hey, welcome
We're
back.
excited.
Yeah. Like you've both have been on the show separately,
Yes.
and now you're here as a team.
Mhm.
And Molly, you came on the show after going on like a winning spree through Asia with Toni.
Yeah.
And you brought those 3 medals
Yeah.
here. And now you guys are like, wait a minute, let's run this back
Yeah.
in 2026.
Yep.
How did it happen?
I mean, I think after the season, I looked at what were, my goals and my non-negotiables. And I just remember playing with Toni and how much fun I had. And I wanted to play with Toni the year, in 2025. So I just was like, man, I want to have a conversation and see where her head's at. And yeah, it kind of took off from there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were curious what was going to happen with me and my career. And obviously, coming back from injury, before the injury, was dabbling with the idea of playing defense. Ended the season before I got injured with Kylie in China, winning a medal, which was really cool. But over the last 6.5 months, felt in my gut that I thought blocking was where I was supposed to be. And yeah, when Molly reached out to me, I was like, yeah, I want to do this with her. And I thought back to what we did in Asia as well and thought, wow, we could be really a top team and really go after it. So yeah, and our goals align. So
Love that. Goals are so important. Like, sure, on court goals, but like, what about off court goals that like bleed onto on court goals? What does that kind of look like for your team? How did that discussion go when you're talking about like building the culture of what this team looks like?
Yeah, I think what her and I bring to the court, I mean, we have a lot of fire individually and together, and I think that we balance each other out. I can kind of bring it back a little bit and let her shine in that sense. So I think our goals off the court, I've seen Toni grow a lot, and I know I don't wish an injury on anyone, but I think I've seen her grow a lot as a human, and I appreciate someone who gets injured and comes back and is like, "Oh, you're not going to get rid of me." And that's like the kind of fire and relentlessness that I feed off of and hope for in someone that I can lean on and trust as a partner. But yeah, I think we both mentally off the court have been working on ourselves a lot and align in that sense. That's something that's really important to us and that we've talked about a lot.
Totally.
Yeah.
Toni, let's talk about your 2025. You went through a really gnarly knee injury. Shoulder. Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
Knock on wood. I'm so sorry. Panic,
worry.
panic.
Do not worry.
Your shoulder. Yes, I knew that. Walk us through that. Like, how did you handle that? That's really difficult for anybody to go through, especially being an athlete. You know, what you do and what you love is like instantly taken away from you. So, like, how were you able to go through that mental journey and what did you learn from 2025?
I think looking back at the injury, when I dislocated it during the AVP league, I knew something was seriously wrong. Um, and the night that I went to the hospital that same night to get it put back in, I again immediately knew something was wrong. Like the whole time before even getting an MRI, I knew I was probably having surgery just off of sure fact of like what it felt like. And then come to find out I tore my capsule, which is like a very important part of your shoulder. It's like the exact opposite of your labrum. It sits on the outside of your ball and socket. And so, I mean, as you know, I've gone through a lot of injuries before this. So I was, pretty motivated going into surgery and coming out. But I think with this surgery specifically, it's been a really slow process, slower than anything I've gone through before. And um, I was around volleyball a lot, and I chose that. And it's good and bad. It has its, pros and cons. But I think mentally, I there's been a lot of days leading up to now that um, I maybe mentally didn't feel my best. There's a lot of ups and downs, but I still just showed up every single day. And I think that that is something that's something to be said for. And even when we don't feel our best. I just think it's important to put in the work regardless of, where you're at, and I think that that's why I'm here now. And obviously, Molly saw something in me every time at the gym, grinding. um,
Yeah. Every
she,
day.
and she, was checking in on me and stuff like that. So I just think it's really cool to look back at the last 6.5 months and think, wow, I put in enough work to be here now and to be on the court again and to actually be training full out. And it's just, yeah, it's just a blessing. And our coach actually asked us this week, why we play, and I think a big part is because I absolutely love it, but another part is so I can inspire people to keep going and go after a dream, even if you have adversity. So
What did you say to yourself on the days that you didn't want to go into the gym? Or you might have thought, why am I doing this? Maybe I just throw in the towel.
again, I think um, I've always felt like I've had to work really, really hard to be where I'm at. And so I think on those days, I just remember that, I want to be the best out there, and I want to be the best version of myself and the best player. And I want to make this run. And, at the end of the day, I think there's a lot of players out there wanting to make this run for 28. But I think that that was something that I just kept thinking about throughout the whole process is like, this might be like a short term thing, but what's the long term vision? And that's what I think that that's kind of what allowed me to just keep going. And obviously having an amazing support system, you know. So.
Yeah. And I have your support system with the Shaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Yeah, I think it says something kind of what Tony said, for both of us, I think we come from smaller schools. We're not like the big staple beach volleyball schools, and we're always, knocking on the next door and like trying to like hit that ceiling and like burst through it. And I think it's never been easy for either of us. And I don't know. I admire that about her. And like she said, I saw her in the gym every single day I was in there. I was like, girl, that is crazy. Like I honestly, for me, I look at it, I'm like, you could easily just walk out. Like it could really be that easy. But it was so inspiring for me, someone that doesn't get injured and hasn't had a major injury, and looking at that I'm like, that cannot be easy. And so yeah, it inspires me.
Totally. Your 2025 looked different than Tony's because you were playing
Yes.
and you had toes in the sand.
Yes.
Yes. Talk us through your 2025.
Yeah, it started off in a way I didn't expect. Got picked up by Kelly, and I learned so much last year. I was playing against teams I'd only watched for fun. Like I've never even like watched them to like play them. So yeah, most of the games I would get on the court and just be scared out of my mind. Deep down, I'm like, oh my God, these are people that I have envied for so long. And then to, beat a lot of them, it was such a surreal feeling. I cried a lot last year after games because I'm just so humbled by all of the things that we were able to achieve. And yeah, it just makes me want to keep going. And we finished Worlds with a fifth. And after that, I was like, I just want so much more. Like it fired me up even more. And some people might, see that and they're like, man, I'm satisfied, or, I'm going to take some time off. Like I wanted to get home and just start working again. I was like, this is so much fun. And the glory of it, and, the feeling on the court, not even just like the feeling of winning, but the feeling on the court and expressing yourself and your personality for all of us is something that you can't really explain. It's so special. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
You guys were consistently in the mix on the world tour. And of course, we saw you during the AVP League.
Mhm.
But what are a couple games that like you'll always remember and why?
Yeah. The biggest one that comes to my mind is we were playing Brazil. We were playing Duda and Ana Patricia in Brazil, and I got the sickness. I was yakking all night, and James was yakking all night, and I woke up and didn't feel good at all. And I was like, "Oh my God, we have to play the Olympic champions. boy. And I just
In their home country.
in their home country, like very close to where they live too. So like people probably like drove or flew in, and I'm like, man, I'm terrified. But like I couldn't think of anything else besides just like getting on the court and not falling over. And April Ross was there, and I looked at her. I was like, what tips do you have right now? And she was like, you just showing up is enough. Like that's it. And so the trainers are feeding me like saltines and like giving me all these medications. And I get on the court, and all I could think about was just 1 point at a time. That's all my brain allowed me. And we ended up winning, and we won the entire tournament. Got my first medal in an elite ever. And yeah, that specific game was such a turning game. I still have the jersey, and James calls it my M&J or excuse me, Michael Jordan puke and rally game, because I think he got sick or something, and I remember looking up to him in the stands after we played that game, and he was just his hands were on his head like, what did you just do? Like, that's crazy. And it was really special. I felt a lot of support. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, wild. Like,
Yeah.
first off, it's like, okay, I'm here at the Elite 16,
Yeah.
and now my back is against the wall, like road dog to the max.
Yeah.
And then you take down the Olympic champ,
Yeah,
like,
it was nuts.
on their home turf. Like, whoa.
Yeah, it was special. So yeah, I'll never forget that one.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like a testament to like your character and like what you bleed and like what you've always like shown up as is like, oh, okay, like they're gonna put this against me, like I'm gonna do this. Like
Yeah.
you always like just kept going.
Yeah.
And like of course Toni too, like with your story, but like Molly, like you had every reason to walk away.
Yeah, for sure.
And now you're winning medals at Elite 16s.
Yeah, and I think I said it on this podcast last time. Like, I still don't feel satisfied. I don't know when that satisfaction is gonna come. Maybe it's just like the journey being a little more wholesome, and like feeling like a team aspect and that like support through the years. But yeah, I just keep craving things, so I'm just like, yeah,
Totally.
I'm excited to
Totally.
keep going.
And I think like winning is always fun.
Yeah.
But like and getting these opportunities, but like the wind is fully in your sails right now. Like why stop,
Yeah.
right? Like you guys are like on the up and up, and like you're like I don't want to say like peaking at the right time, but I think you're coming into that like era. Like you're coming into like Taylor Swift's like era tour where it's like, oh, like this is like everything like we've created, and
Yeah.
now we're like doing it for the world. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of like what I see in you guys, which is really fun.
Yeah, I'm
Really
really
sweet.
excited. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Shout out Taylor Swift.
Yeah, love you, girl.
We love you, queen. Okay, so let's talk about this team. What can we expect to see from you this season?
Take it away, Toni.
Well, first, I watched Molly play a lot this season. Yes, I wasn't at a lot of the tournaments, and this is just a compliment that I would like to say here. I just think that from when we played to now, I just think the amount of growth that I've seen in her has been just like crazy, and like the amount of pressure, so many pressure situations that she just like exploded the scene, like just didn't care what the pressure looked like, and she just went after it. And I think going into this year, partnering up with her, like I think as a team, I know I can just trust her. And I think that that's a big component for both of us, is like how we can trust each other on the court. And as far as like what we're bringing this year,
You don't want to know.
We have the curls are out, the sass is here. These mics be making us feel some type of way.
No, I just think, I'm not really even sure, what to expect. I think we both align in our values. We both have the same goals. And I think I'm just excited to put it all together and put it on the court. And obviously for me, I know I'm just excited to compete again, not competing for so long, to finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, and to do it with somebody that, one, I not only care about as a player, but as a person. It's just, yeah, it's full circle moment. And to, yeah, actually get an opportunity to build a team with Molly. That's something that we didn't get to do back when we played in Asia, which is kind of crazy that we just were like, oh yeah, let's
Yeah,
just
let's just
do
do
this.
this.
Let's just slap it together,
Yeah.
and we did, and but now we
And then he won 3 medals.
yeah.
And now we get to work together and practice and build something.
Yeah. So
So
no, yeah, we just have
I like
opportunity.
envision Tony. This is like what I envision her as, like so like this like dog in a cage, and she's just like trying to get out of the cage, and the second someone just unlatches that first one, the first game, I'm like so excited to see what she brings on the court. I just know how excited she is, and like we're working so hard, and it's what like week 3, and we're both like so antsy, and every day we're so excited to be there. And yeah, I think this year is going to be really special, and we're going to bring a lot of fire and a lot of just the energy of not going away. I think that's what our coach keeps saying, like, you guys are going to be the team that's just not going to go away. Even if you're down, they're going to be like, why aren't they like, why don't they stop, like, why are they still running these balls down? Like, we're just going to keep growing and grind every single point we can. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna be that like annoying little gnat that just
Yeah.
like won't go away.
Yeah, you're like trying to
yeah, yeah.
we're just like
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you to be blocking, Tony, because I'm sure Molly is. as
I'm
well.
excited as well. She's a giant block.
Yeah, yeah. And like so fun to watch you, like so dynamic and like reading the game, and you jump well. So you get up there and take away space because
Yeah.
you're what, like 6 foot?
I'm 6'1".
Oh, okay, girl. Sorry.
Yeah, one
6'2"
more.
in
Come
shoes.
on.
Come on.
Yeah, with these
Come
shoes
on,
on.
these
I'm
shoes,
come
I'm
on.
like pushing 6'3".
Yeah.
Yes, with
yeah.
these New Balance on.
Yeah.
Sheesh. But let's talk X's and O's of your team. What does preseason look like right now for you guys? Off season, Molly, I know that you do your pottery.
Yeah.
You actually have a life outside of volleyball, which is lovely to see in your hobby. Share really quick just how you got inspired in pottery, and how does
Yeah.
that like correlate with volleyball? Do you like find crossover maybe?
Yeah. I started making ceramics. I went to my friend's birthday party, and it was at a random like pottery studio, and I actually kind of tried to get out of it. I was like, this is stupid. But I ended up going and fell in love with it. I like being creative, and I personally think that everyone needs something off the court, or you get wrapped into volleyball, and every win and loss is so heavy. I speak with people who have kids, and they often are able to get off the court and look at their kid and just be like, nothing else matters. And that I don't have kids. So to me, it's like I have something else to look at. And a lot of that is James. But when we go home and we have other things and like a off day, I like to have something to do. But I think it translates because I used to be, I mean, I still have it in me, but I used to be like a lot more fiery and maybe like really hard to like, reel that in. And I feel like this hobby has allowed me to be in my own headspace. You can't like text, and you can't do a lot because your hands are literally covered in clay. So you have to be with yourself and think, and it's quiet. So I feel like it's helped me mentally a lot, honestly. I feel very balanced and level headed. And oddly, it's been translating on the court. Yeah, it's amazing.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I love your ceramics that
Thank
you
you.
post. I want to buy like all of them.
I'll make you anything.
Oh my God, wait, what?
Yeah, I
Wait,
literally.
pop off.
Yeah,
Literally,
I
I'll
literally
like,
will.
what? Okay, we'll talk after. But you're selling them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Talk
created,
about that.
I don't know. I don't really try to monetize things, but I'm such a big gift giver. I also just like love receiving gifts. I love knowing people are thinking about me,
Okay, love
and I'm
language.
always thinking about people that are close to me. So, being able to make things for people just like is such a good feeling. And if I could keep all of it for myself and give it all to James, that would be amazing. But he's like, we have a lot of mugs. Like, you should stop making. I'm like, you're right. Like, the mug shelf is a little heavy right now. So he's like, why don't you give these to other people? So yeah, I started monetizing it. It's been fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah.
Where can people find that?
We have a website, but you could probably just DM me, or yeah, it's something very casual. Just find my Instagram.
Easy.
Yeah.
Done. What does Toes Out of the Sand look like for you, Tony?
Well, funny enough, in the last couple months, I've had a really hard time finding hobbies that I really enjoy. But I did recently get into baking sourdough, which is fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's a talent.
I
It
was
is.
like
It's not
shocked.
easy.
My first loaf I ever made was like pretty good. Shout out to Rachel Kramer. She gave me Susie, and yeah, she's doing really well. And but I also do just like love to cook in general. Yeah, and then like other than that, I mean, spending time with my boyfriend and his daughter has been like such a rewarding thing as well. So, but yeah,
Go-to meals to cook.
yeah.
What are you cooking when you're
Mm.
hosting?
Oh, when I'm hosting.
Ooh,
Ooh.
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 Or like your favorite thing to make with your sourdough
Oh
starter.
yeah.
Okay, I'll do both. For New Year's Eve, I made gumbo, which is the Louisiana dish. It's like one of my
It's
favorite.
so you.
Yeah,
Where you're
it's,
from?
I love it.
it's like one of my favorite things to make. My mom taught me how to make that. And with the sourdough, I obviously love making loaves and like putting stuff in them, like jalapeno cheddar. I've made some like chocolate chip ones, pumpkin chocolate chip,
Yum.
like a bunch of different kinds. But I also love it's overlooked the sourdough discard waffles. So if you don't know a lot about
Okay.
sourdough,
Hot
Okay,
take.
you
hot
have to
take.
you have to feed her and you have to discard some of her before you feed her.
I didn't
And
actually know that at all.
yeah, so like before you put flour and water in the starter, you pour a little bit out and then you can keep that and just put it in your fridge and use it for a bunch of things. You can make like
Cinnamon
waffles,
rolls.
you can
I
make
don't know.
cinnamon rolls, you
Yeah.
could make scones. Yeah. Oh my
Ooh,
gosh,
look
it's
at
like
this.
she knows. It's like she
Listen.
knows.
I'm up next. I'm just kidding.
Find them at the Manhattan
looks
Beach
hard.
Farmers Market.
Yeah,
We
it
will
looks
be
hard.
selling bread and pottery.
Yeah,
so.
that would be cute.
Wait, that would be actually so
I
cute.
know. I'm like, we should talk.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
Yeah.
We don't have the time.
No.
No.
No way.
No.
That's so
But
fun.
yeah.
Cool. What does preseason look like in the sand? What are you guys working on?
Man, today specifically, we were doing a lot of defensive schemes and kind of pulling together what our system looks like, which is so fun. I think that is going to be a big part of our team is our creativity and surprising people. But boo. But I think yeah, we've been working a lot on just like little things. Obviously Toni is still coming back. I mean, if we had to play a game right now, we'd be able to play a game. Like the girl is a pokey master, but it's been so I even told her this the other day. It's been so rewarding watching her be able to like when she hit her first high line and just kind of like stopped and looked at me and I was just like, "Oh my god, you're doing it." Like it's just so, I don't know, it's just so sweet and it really puts things into perspective for me too cuz I'm just here like repping things out and I'm like I should be like, wow, it's really cool that we're doing this. So yeah, we're building. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's been fun knowing that we're both so excited to be there. I think that that's something that you can get lost in, especially in the middle of a long season, like the love for like going out there and putting in the work and the time. And I think that this preseason has been super special because we just like enjoy being out there and enjoy getting better. And for me, I know I am enjoying like every single week. I feel like my shoulders getting better, and so that's really fun to see. And I think right now for us, we've been going a lot individually with our coach, and I think that there's a lot of benefit to that. I know, like in the past, bringing in teams all the time sometimes isn't the most beneficial part of a preseason. I think it's time where you can really rep out things and you can build a system and you can, maybe even work on things you haven't been good at. So I think we've been able to really get to do that in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, that's nice. Like creating like a safe space to just like grow and like grow at your own pace and not have to like overload like certain systems or like worry about like another team being there, but just
Totally.
like really kind of like back to pottery is just
Yeah.
like being able to be in like your own headspace and like not worry about like being judged or like
Yeah,
killing the
totally.
drill or like,
Right.
all that silly stuff that you like sometimes think about. Like you really can just be like alone on your court and just do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're, I think, testing the boundaries and making mistakes, and it's all really good stuff. Like going through a practice and walking away exhausted and a little bit frustrated, I think is good. because you shouldn't be leaving happy all the time. That would be you not growing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Let's talk about AVP League qualification. What does that look like for you guys?
We're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do
We're gonna
it.
do it.
Why not?
What does it look like? Honestly, the thing I also love about Toni, and I see this in her, is that she's just not afraid. And I also like lived in the qualifier, so talking about it, like people like of course get it all like antsy, and everyone gets a little nervous. Of course I get nervous, but I think we're looking at it in a different way, so it's not do or die, and we're just going to try and pull the best out of each other during it and not put so much weight on it, because I think when people do that or teams do that, you see the worst of that team. So yeah, trying to enjoy it and see it as like an opportunity to get some gameplay together again.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And World Tour. What does that look like for the two of you?
Yeah, I think we plan to play.
What if we literally came on here and said we're not playing?
We're we're actually not sure what we're
Plot
doing
twist.
this year.
Yeah, I don't know. We haven't talked about it.
We
No.
actually are starting a business with
Stardom.
pottery and sourdough.
No, we plan to play elites for sure. Probably not the first one because it's in March, but after that, we plan to play all the elites, and just depending on how things go and everything. Obviously, we're open to challengers, but I think we want to definitely be playing against the best in the world, and see what we can do.
Yeah. What's the biggest difference between playing AVP and playing on the World Tour, like specifically gameplay, scouting different teams?
If we're talking specifically about the AVP League and the World Tour, it is massively different. You'll see teams in the league play and ball out and then go on the World Tour and maybe not have the greatest finishes. So there's definitely a difference. For me, I've seen just like the games go by so fast. You like blink and it's over. Um, so it's really how you start, but I really love the style of the world tour, like having enough time to scout. Um, yeah, having the space to just be around the other top athletes, and it just feels so professional. And yeah, I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah, I think maybe like we were actually talking about this morning. With AVP League, you like know who you're playing weeks in advance. Like you could have every single team you're gonna play scouted today if you want.
It's kind of like college.
Yeah, like you know exactly who you're playing,
There's no
and
changing of rosters.
yeah, it's not like you're in a tournament format either. So you only have one match, and one match one day, one match the other day, and they're only to 15. Whereas the World Tour, you're playing probably 2 matches a day at least, and you don't really know who you're playing until a certain amount of time. At a certain time, you find out what your draw is, and then you go with your coach and your partner, and you scout, and then it's just a different process.
Yeah. What's the biggest growth on the World Tour that you've been able to see just like all around play within maybe the last 2 seasons? Like, how have you seen the game elevate?
Man, I think from playing on it last year, it was my first year in elite, so it's tough to say, but what I experienced for myself is just the ball control and the option game. I think a lot of teams are bringing that into play. I'm not seeing a lot of jump setting yet. I don't know if that's going to be different this year. But I don't know if that's like necessarily a necessity for the women's side yet. Um, but I mean, that I think it's a cool thing to bring on the court. But you just see a lot of like creativity and trickiness, and people are doubling up instead of just running classic twos or ones. And I think that's the thing. Like in order to win medals, you got to be consistent, and you have to be the more creative, sneaky team, in my opinion, to get up on the podium.
Yeah. Yeah. Tony?
Yeah, I think obviously I didn't play this past year, but I think I agree with Molly. I think a lot more optioning, which is really cool to see. I mean, the game's growing exponentially, and I also think I had a thought, but maybe it'll come back to me in a second.
I believe.
No, I think what was I gonna say? I really can't remember. But regardless, yeah, I think um
Serving? I just thought of
yeah,
it.
maybe
Serve and pass.
yeah. There was something else. I just
If
not
it comes
coming
back, just let us
Serve
know.
and pass, optioning, tempo plays,
Yeah, maybe like
transition.
yeah. Oh, I was gonna say
Let's go.
I got it.
She remembered.
I was gonna say just this is very specific, but in the last year of me watching, we also talked about this recently. Teams just hit seam all the time.
Oh yeah,
all the
that's so
time.
true.
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you want to score, just hit seam.
Don't give
But
away
don't
our
tell
secrets.
anybody. No, I just think that that was like something I noticed this year, like so much seam swinging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the blocker like diving a lot, one way or the other. You don't see a lot of
Yeah.
them just like taking that middle space. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
maybe this year we'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Oh, no.
see. Heard it here first.
Yeah, hot take.
Straight from
Hot
us.
take. Love it. So yeah, race. It's crazy to think LA is like 2 years away.
I know. It's so soon.
It's so soon. It feels like okay, 2 years, like it's kind of far, but it's like not.
Yeah. It's not over. Yeah.
What's the like vibe like inside the USA gym?
Ooh.
I only live there 4
Yeah,
hours a
she's
day.
literally
So.
there all the time.
Yeah. Gosh. I think it's interesting. I think we recently changed the system to ELO, and if you don't know about ELO, it's the new way that we track
Who's like getting paid and who's
yeah.
Is it like a third party? Is this like a
It's like a system.
It's like a I don't know, guys.
I don't know all the exacts, but anyways, we're now using ELO, and this is supposed to help with the camaraderie of Team USA and all of the athletes because it's all based on you now. It's not based on just points. It's like based on wins and losses. So if me and Molly play a team that we are expected to beat, well, then great. And if we are expected to beat them, but we lose, then our ELO score would go down by a lot, potentially, and vice versa. It's like there's a bunch of different scenarios. And so, at every evaluation, they look at the ELO and you see what bracket you're in. And that's how you now get paid for your stipend. And I think it's good in a lot of ways. And so I think it has probably helped a little bit with the, camaraderie. But yeah, there's a lot of athletes in there right now. And at the end of the day, we all know we're going for the same thing. So
Yeah.
it is
I feel like everyone's like
interesting.
for the most part, everyone's really friendly.
Yeah.
I think there's athletes that keep to themselves more than others, but we're all like very competitive and we all I'm sure have that goal written in our journals or like on the wall like we all do and yeah, anyone can say that they're going to try, of course, but as, the years get smaller and smaller and shorter, you kind of start weeding out, things, so it's getting a little scary.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What's the experience having April Ross as a coach now for Team USA?
Oh my god, it's seriously the best. She's the greatest. It's so awesome to be able to turn to someone who's like been there, done that, and ask her for advice. And she's so calming and matter of fact. There's not a lot of heavy emotions when she answers. She won't answer with something and then be like, "Hey, sorry, I said that." It's always straight to the point, and it's not offensive. It's just her trying to help you. So it's been the biggest blessing having a strong female lead in that role. Like I adore her being there. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, no, I again didn't get to do a lot this past year, but she started doing a bunch of national team trainings where the top 4 teams would go and train together. And yeah, I just think it's so cool. Again, kind of like reiterating what Molly said, to have somebody that's done it all. Like she has accomplished everything you can accomplish in this sport, and to have someone to look up to like that, and to be able to lean on and talk to, and really get guidance and coaching from is like you can't ask for something better than that.
It's
So
like our Team USA secret weapon.
yeah,
I think. Yeah.
seriously.
Oh.
April Ross, just one of the biggest names.
Yeah, yeah. Casually
it's
in
no
the
big
office
deal.
every
Nobody
day.
knows.
She
No
like
big
walks
deal.
by. I'm like, "Hi, April." She's so good.
How important is it to have a female leadership role with the team?
I think I had her around a lot last year. Since it's preseason right now, we haven't had her around as much. But having her around, it's just nice. Like there's just a different dynamic having a female around. Um, and yeah, like we said, she's been there, done that, and she just gets it. She just gets the emotions and where we're coming from, and you feel seen a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, I think overall to have a woman lead you, they really understand, what it's like to be in our position. I know for me and probably Molly at times, like I ride a lot of highs and lows, and I'm trying to get a lot more consistent. It's a goal for 2026. But to know that they understand and you can like express that, and then they understand where you're coming from. Whereas, you know, like our coach this morning, he's so cute.
Who is it?
He's like, it's Bill.
Bill
Bill
Kalinsky.
Kalinsky. We love him. We love him. He's just like, I care, but I don't care about your feelings. Like I care about your feelings. Like I care, but I don't care about your feelings. You know what I mean? Like it's just
So
like,
great.
he's so great. And but yeah, I just think it's important to have someone that you can look up to and that can really yeah, that they've had an experience like you've had potentially.
For the most part.
For the
I'd say,
most part, yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's a piece of advice for a junior listening to you guys right now that maybe just wants to make it, on their high school team, or maybe they're trying to play in junior college somewhere or NAIA, maybe D1. But, something that maybe you would have told your younger self at 15. Since the whole 2016 throwback is
I
happening
know.
on
I
social
still
media,
understand that.
let's throw it back to little Molly, little Toni over there, 15.
I think what I wish someone would have told me is that if you keep working hard, it will come to fruition. 100%. I truly believe that. No matter how long it takes, it will happen. You just need to keep working. And I think that's what weeds out a lot of people, is that some people are like, no, I'm sick of this. I want to try something new. This is too hard. And that's completely fine. But the ones that are like, no, I want this. I'm going to keep working no matter what that looks like. Those people usually find success. And I feel like when I was younger, I didn't really know that was a thing, and I was just blindly walking forward, hoping that was real. But it is. I truly, and I'm living in it. It is real.
I think that the only person that can stop you from doing something is yourself. And there's going to be like a lot of noise and a lot of potential adversity and a lot of things that could derail your path. But as long as you like stay focused on the right things and I feel like lean into yourself and the people that you truly trust, like you can do whatever you want, regardless of if that's volleyball or pottery,
Yeah.
or whatever it is,
Sourdough.
getting a college degree, like, yeah, I think for me, I've always felt like I've been dealt a really hard hand. And I know that's a story. It doesn't have to be that way, but I feel like, yeah, just like trusting yourself and believing in yourself is really what it takes to accomplish something.
Totally. It reminds me, my 93-year-old grandma always says, always believe in yourself, always think for yourself, and always be honest with yourself. And if you can be honest, think, and believe, you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
It's good.
Yeah, shout out Granny.
Yeah.
Jan Dennis. What
That's
up?
a good one.
Love you. Love you. Well, thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
This was so fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Throwback.
Yeah, throwback. What? Anything else that comes to mind?
No, I don't think so.
I think we're just excited. Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, follow us along. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow us on social media. Also, Molly does have an amazing TikTok.
Don't
She
out me
didn't.
on
She
this
didn't say it. She didn't
podcast.
say it. But
Listen,
she's
she's
like,
obnoxious. I post a lot. I'm trying to.
I love it. I love it. Every time I scroll on there, it's like Molly. I'm like, oh,
I
Heart.
love that. Wait, what's the content we're seeing, Toni?
It's literally just
It's-
ceramics. I'm
it's her
embarrassed
pottery.
right now.
It's awesome. No, she just like is. I think that's the key to like making it big on TikTok though. Like she's trying to get the algorithm.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
hitting that algorithm. It's obnoxious, but it's like
She's doing good.
Instagram is embarrassing to post on. I don't care what anyone says. Like I post on Instagram and I like chuck my phone. I'm like, oh my God, this is weird.
That's literally what I do too.
It's so embarrassing, but TikTok, I'm like, I don't care what this. Whatever.
Nobody's seeing this.
Yeah, and someone
Way
follows
more.
me that's a volleyball player. I'm like, I almost want to DM them and be like, you don't have to follow me.
Like, please unfollow.
This is not what you think it is. But yeah, thanks Toni for that. That's
yeah,
it.
of course.
Love
That's
it.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
We're excited.
Yay. Yay. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
oh, I
thank you.
love you guys so much. Like, totally pulling for you and like
thanks.
rooting for you. Even if when I broadcast, I have to remain
Unbiased.
unbiased,
Yeah.
but I heart you.
You heard it here
I'm just saying that for the clause purposes
Yeah.
on being
Are you gonna
recorded
cut
right
this
now.
out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll cut
Pulling
this
for
out.
us,
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. But no, I seriously like love you guys like as individuals, and now that you're like together on this journey, I'm just like so stoked.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
It's
so
gonna be
happy.
special. Whatever the universe has for us, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
It will
lean
be.
in.
We're team fight to the end. So
Yeah.
Yeah, lean in.
Yep.
Yay. Thank you.
thanks.
Thanks everyone for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps the show and moves the content to the top so you get more episodes more frequently. Keep it gritty out there. Peace.
Boom, boom, make that